Hey, yo, what up? This is Meek J, and I'm rocking with Mikey T, the movie star, and we live on Report Card Radio.
The last time we spoke, though, Meek J, man, it got a little crazy. We were speaking on Chief Keef and the whole New Jersey situation. I wanted to ask you, Meek J, was there anything you wanted to add to that whole situation? Any way you were feeling about the way that it came out? What's your thoughts?
I think that as far as the interview is concerned, you're saying?
Yeah,
I,
like
I,
there's been a lot of comments about it. Have you heard
well,
anything more?
I haven't seen the comments, so I haven't seen the comments, but I'll just say that it's the truth, and nobody can dispute it. Like I said, he came through that back door, him and another guy that was with him, and the brothers in Newark jumped on top of him. Period. And when they jumped on top of him, I'm a real dude, so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I'm gonna tell the truth. He fought them dudes off him. They got the chain off his neck. They had his chain off his neck, but Chief Keef fought and got his chain. It fell on the floor. He got the chain. He ran towards the steps in All Stars. He got on the steps. He threw up his gang sign, and then the dudes rushed up the steps. And when you're in All Star, you perform on the balcony at the top. They ran up there, and it was lights out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the real story. You got people that go around saying this, that, and the third about what happened, but I'm giving you the raw details because I was 3 feet away from the situation. You get what I'm saying?
So what was your take on what Chief Keef had to say after he actually said, I got love for all of my fans, all of my real fans in New Jersey. It's just suckers hating, though.
I look at it like it's that's the way he feels. Shit, he's a human being. He's a hip hop artist, and he had a certain beef that took place, and he felt the way he felt about it. Because any real street dude know that you're gonna respect the opposition and how they feel. You got to take heed to that. You can't take your mind off the ball because if you do that, that's when you get flawed. So I mean, respect to that, brother. I respect if I have an enemy in the game, I'm gonna respect that enemy for everything that he is and what he represents, because that gives me the opportunity to survive. The minute that you ignore and don't whatever, like, and you don't take it serious, then that's the minute that you could potentially get yourself hurt out here in these streets. But as far as hip hop is concerned, I think that Chief Keef did wonders for New Jersey. I want to thank him. Thank you very much for shining that light on North. It helped us out a lot.
Right. He actually mentioned Newark, New Jersey in record, but he also said, tried to take my chain, I ain't going. So I want to ask, where does New Jersey's response to Chief Keef lie at this point? Is it over at this point? I know it's pandemic, but can Chief Keef come back to Jersey at this point?
This is what I would say about it, and it's real talk. Like, for the hip hop side of the situation, and the fans and him doing shows, I believe that Chief Keef could come back to the city and turn up. But he still has to remember there's a street side that's involved, and everybody don't take everything lightly. So I would say, yeah, come back to the city, perform, but be cautious, because you never know what one individual from another may have in their mind. One might want to hug you and love you, say, Chief Keef, we love you, man, all your music. And one might be scheming on you outside the club when you come out. So, it's like I said, this is hip hop, and we all know how it goes when you're on the road. You have to be on point in any city you go into. Make sure you got your security tight. Make sure that everything is clean for you to get in and get out safely.
Man, Meek J, I do appreciate you joining me tonight to speak on the Traffic album, but I had to hit you and talk to you about the Chief Keef joint because everyone on the net is talking about it right now, bro.
Oh, there is shit. I didn't even know. Like, you put me on this. You put me on. But you know what? I kind of figured that because today I seen Daylyt on Instagram, and he talked about Chief Keef was signed to a pure devil and all this type of stuff. And I said, that comes from the Mikey T Report Card Radio show. And they chiming in, boy, they watching.
So what do you make of Daylyt actually speaking up against Chief Keef now?
Oh, I think that, they we hot right now. Everybody want to get burnt by the fire. You know what I'm saying? I know Daylyt when he first came on Block City and did his first battle in New Jersey against Speed Dollar, which was in my group ECG. So I remember when he first came to the top. You know what I'm saying? So I got big time stories for you as far as this battle rap thing. That I was there from the beginning.
Right, Meek. And Daylyt is a little bit different because if he gets on your ass trolling, that could make a lot of fans lose respect for you, is what I'm saying.
Well, Daylyt, he's a dope MC. Like I think that Daylyt is up there with the Eminems and all that. He asked me. That's how I personally feel. But let him do his thing. Let the trolling begin.